The last update fixed the rally engraving, so now troops like critters no longer give a speed boost. So the question is rally still usable? So I'm going to use Julius Maas, the mech squad leader, the elite medic, the elite bombardier, also using Kai and the Doomfatti tank, and then 2 bolts of riflemen. And the purpose of these riflemen is just so that they get taken out, they give a speed boost. And also I'm using Kavan, of course, with second wind, so that can give me an additional speed boost. I have Kai maxed out, so I can take advantage of his second and fifth talent. And I also have the Doomfatti, so I can use the Chaff and the second talent. And first base is this player base. This is 8 boosted ice statues, and he has the disruption and mind control engraving. And you can see the bunker health and also the gadgets. And what I'm trying to do is I want to take out the bunkers first, of course, but yeah, first we need to drop our troops, so the riflemen, then the other troops behind, so that the riflemen can get taken out and start to increase the speed boost. Now the chaff abilities and also overtime. I think it was 2 chaff into overtime, which is enough to take out those bunkers. Again, just clearing a little bit in the beginning. Also cleared a few mines. And I think I also took out this grappler, so just that it doesn't grab some heavies or some squad leaders, which would be quite bad. But yeah, there you can see Julius wandered off to the left side somehow and lost almost all his health, so I had to use one of Linnea's abilities to heal them back. And now just trying to progress through the base. Of course, these troops slow me down from the mind control and also the garrison. And yeah, also the 2 shock launchers are quite dangerous and are able to shock all the troops, and I cannot shock the shock launcher because of the gadget. Yeah, it's a bit annoying that that Julius is walking that close to the boom cannon. So he's taking quite a lot of damage, but yeah, thankfully with talent 1 he can survive at least a few shots. And yeah, now working towards the core. Also used one of the Morgtail abilities, so took out I think some of the troops as well, and now it's taking out some of the defenses. I think also the garrison, yeah, right there. Can't see the health now because of the gadget, but yeah, just took out the garrison, which worked really nicely. And yeah, Kai's Morgtail is really great sometimes. It's can take out a lot of defenses quite easily. I maybe could have also used the Doomfatti ability, but yeah, I think the Morgtail is a bit cheaper and it also works, so why not use it? And it also helps against something like the troops, the riflemen from the mind control. And yeah, there goes the base. No problem really to beat it. Not the strongest base. He could have had more ice statues, I guess, and better engravings, but still a nice attack, and it just shows how strong this strategy is. And now Operation Attack on Winged with 300 points. So again, same approach, dropping the riflemen, then the troops behind. And also took out this grappler and the Simmos with I think 3 chaff and 1 overtime. Also shocked the laser beam, so they are not taking out some troops. And I even had to shock the grappler so that it did not grab Julius. But yeah, now I can just clear this first front core. Only really the shock blasters are left, and I can basically keep them shocked with Kai. So once he attacks a little bit faster, he's easily able to shock all these shock blasters without an issue. He's already shocking a few of them, even at this point, just from the max shock. So got the shield right there, now can regroup slightly. And again, basically the same thing. Also used a few Kavan abilities in the beginning of the attack to get the speed boost. And I think it's possible to see that the troops are attacking quite a bit faster. And maybe it's not the same amount of damage that I would do with Sabotage, but just also the movement speed is really helping a lot, and that Kai is able to attack faster. And in this attack I'm basically only have Anna as a damage dealer, and I guess also Kai and maybe the Doomfatti with their abilities, but mainly it's just Anna. So still quite impressive, I guess, to clear the shield that quickly. And yeah, now I could have tried to also just attack the core directly, but I wanted to take out these left shields instead. So I used a few shocks. I should have used more overtime abilities at this point onto the Doom Cannon and the Shock Launcher probably. That way it would have been a lot easier, so now I used one. But yeah, the Shock Launcher shocked a few times, so that was a bit annoying. And yeah, Kawan is dangerously walking towards the front. So I think he almost got taken out by some Boom Cannons or the Doom Cannon. Right there, like he's standing right in front of the Doom Cannon, so I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but now the troops are catching up and taking out these rocket launchers. Yeah, a bit annoying that Kai was just targeting some random buildings, so he didn't copy the shock, and I couldn't use abilities so that he could copy. So regrouped again, and now should have I also used one chaff here, and I should have dropped it more to the left so that at least one of the shields would not have gotten hit, because now the ability already expired, so I had to clear these shields with troops, which cost a few seconds, like maybe 5 to 10 seconds. And yeah, now I flirt back, used one critter to finish off that shield, and now 40 seconds to finish the last core, which still has 4 shield generators, so yeah, not easy, but I do have Anna, and she's also in the Linnea ability, so she's charging her cluster ability, and that ends up to take out the core quite quickly, or I guess the shield first and then the core. I think in operations, or at least against the space, the rally didn't help that much as it would help against player bases or the Mega Crab, but even in operations this attack works, not that well, but it's still possible to use it and also use rally. But this strategy is just one of the strategies that are possible right now with rally. I would say it's more against some more casual bases, which are not too strong. So player bases, maybe some weaker operations, and it would also be possible to replace Kai or the Doomfetti with maybe some of the Bombardier squad leaders or the Muka. That would work perfectly fine as well. And in the next days I'm gonna show another strategy with rally, one that is more useful against the strong bases, so the Cycle of Evil, especially Dr. T or the War Factory. And I don't want to say too much, but the War Factory today with rally took me just one attack, and the total health of the core with the shield was almost 400 million.